The Cadillac brand is a symbol of American success and perhaps the most prestigious car brand from the USA. But why does it have such a French name? And what the hell is an Escalade? I will tell you about the main secrets in the history of the hardest Detroit luxury class. Cadillac was founded by Henry Ford. Yes, that's it. The year of the company's birth should not be considered 1902, as it is recorded in most sources, but 1899. It was then that the legendary industrialist founded the Detroit Automobile Company in Detroit, which later turned into the Henry Ford Company. The start of the future automobile king of America was not very successful. Investors were extremely dissatisfied with the chosen direction and performance of both Detroit Automobile Company and Henry Ford Company. Ford, in their opinion, made a mistake with the model range and got too carried away with building racing cars. The conflict was resolved in the most radical way. Investors put Henry Ford out the door and appointed a new manager, another Henry Leland, and the company was renamed Cadillac. The change of power and signage occurred in 1902, which is traditionally considered to be the year of the company's birth. Why Cadillac and not Leland? Besides being an excellent engineer, Henry Leland was also a very humble man. In 1919, he launched another premium car brand and again did not use his own surname for the name. We now know the cars of that brand as Lincoln. As for the Cadillac, when choosing the name, Leland remembered about the founder of Detroit, the French traveler and military commander Antoine de la Motte Cadillac. And the emblem of the new company was made based on the ancestral coat of arms of the Frenchmen. Accordingly, the correct reading of the Cadillac surname is French. Cadillac is the one to thank for the climate control and airbags. The list of innovations from Cadillac engineers is not limited to the electric starter. Suffice it to recall, for example, that airbags first appeared on Cadillac cars of the 1974 model year. However, at the same time, this option was also offered on Buick and Oldsmobile cars. But Cadillac's superiority in the other direction is undeniable. In 1953, an option called weather conditioner appeared in the company's catalogs. But it wasn't just an air conditioner. Thanks to the thermostat, which turned off the system when the required temperature was reached in the cabin, it was the world's first climate control. At first, the weather conditioner was offered only as an additional equipment and cost very expensive $620 at the base price of a two-door 62 Series coupe of $3,571. But only a few years have passed, and automatic air conditioning has become standard equipment for most Cadillacs. It seems that we have decided on the most useful option that Cadillac has given the world. Now it's time to discuss the strangest, if not the craziest. The 1957 Cadillac cars were equipped with built-in minibar, for silver whiskey glasses were waiting in the glove compartment for the right moment. Thanks to the magnetized base, they were securely fixed on the chrome-plated inside of the glove compartment lid. Other unexpected options of the 1957 Eldorado Brougham model included a leather cigarette case, as well as a lady's cosmetic bag with powder, lipstick, comb and mirror. Plus, each car was supplied with a bottle of Lanvin Arpege perfume. Finally, the set included a pen in a gold case and a notebook with a genuine leather cover. It is impossible not to recall the name of one of the most popular models of the company. You probably don't know what the word Escalade means. The large premium SUV is named after the tactics of the military assault on fortresses. An escalade is a way to overcome defensive structures using ladders and battering ramps. And if you consider that the Cadillac Escalade appeared on the market after the resounding success of the Lincoln Navigator, it is clear which fortress it was supposed to destroy. Cadillac became a hero of the First World War. Like many American car companies, Cadillac changed its production program during the World Wars. The company's most famous contribution to the defense industry is considered to be the production of Stuart tanks. But a less well-known fact about the brand, in the First World War, the American Expeditionary Force in France traveled precisely on Cadillacs. However, Cadillac cars were loved not only by the American military, but also by American gangsters. If Bonnie and Clyde were happy to steal just a Ford the Fifth 8, then the main mafia boss of America in the 1930s preferred more prestigious cars. No, there were not only Cadillacs in Al Capone's garage, but also Lincolns, Packards, and a couple of McFarlanes. However, the first association when mentioning Al Capone's automotive preferences is Cadillac. It is believed that he drove one of the first armored cars of his time. We are talking about Cadillac 341 of the 1928 model year. The passion of the king of rock and roll for Cadillac cars is well known. But did you know that one of the many Cadillacs of Elvis was a station wagon? He ordered this car in the fall of 1974. A prestigious, luxurious and comfortable car was required to transport musical equipment. A plebeian van was not suitable for this, as was a Cadillac with a traditional 3-volume body. That's when Presley bought a brand new 4-door DeVille, and the specialists of the American Sunroof Company turned it into a station wagon. With a huge trunk and roof rails. All the fun cost Presley about $27,000, $17,000 for the car and $10,000 for the alterations. Cadillac is also real estate. The brand is known not only for cars. There has been a Cadillac ranch in Texas for 50 years. It's not so much a ranch as an art installation with 10 Cadillacs buried in the ground. The cars from 1948 to 1964 model year are arranged in ascending order of generations. Visitors can visually trace the evolution of the caudal fins. By the way, Cadillacs are buried at an angle that exactly corresponds to the slope of the sides of the pyramids in Egyptian Giza.